Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I have a fun December daily project to share with you. So when I get my supplies and I start organizing them, the video for organizing or pre-organizing is coming Monday. But I want to look at my supplies and I look at my past albums, make a list of what I really liked, and I also think about the projects that I really loved that I did this year. And one of those was a mind map about myself. So I decided to do one for the 1st of December. And I took digital pieces and also physical pieces to put this together. And as you can see, I am making the clusters right now. I have a cluster for twinkle stars, gifts, and let's see, a reindeer in the bottom corner because I know that I'm taking my daughter on a field trip on that day. And I also have a Santa and then a cluster for being cozy. And on the right side, I have December stories. And what I'll do is I will connect all of them, as you can see, with a ruler. And they're all gonna connect back to that lined paper in the middle with a 1. I had a die cut Santa, but I decided that since I have these dimensional Santas that I'll go ahead and use those. Same thing with the puffy stickers. I die cut the city lights, but I decided to use those as more of a backing and put the puffy stickers in the front, and it makes it a little bit more dimensional. I also am pop dotting a few different pieces so that way, you know, it adds that dimension. And same thing with the reindeer. At least I think it's a reindeer, right? I'm going to pop dot that because, like I said, I get to take my daughter on a field trip, which I'm really excited about because I took my son on the same field trip 4 years ago. So it'll be a really great and fun way to kind of kick off December. I grabbed some of those chipboard trees and I decided to add that into my little forest. I had a few that I also cut with my Cameo, and then I'm also going to definitely make a section about being cold and cozy. I prefer being cozy because I am always so cold. So I took that beanie chipboard. I think it's a chipboard. Not sure, but I cut it out with my Cameo and then I added in a chipboard house, I think 2 of them, and finished it off with some puffy stickers. I think they were little snowflakes. Took one of the die cut snowflakes and cut it in half and kind of tucked it behind the house. I thought that that would be a little fun. So I have this black circle here and I wanted it there so that way it was kind of diagonal from the number 1. But that's not going to work in the design because I have the 3 circles that have Allie's handwriting on them, and I wanted those to form a visual triangle, so I'm going to go ahead and switch those. I also grab some chipboard and I'm going to add that to a few of the clusters. I added ready for cozy in the cozy section, and then I found another one that says finding joy one day at a time, or something like that. Finding my way one day at a time. I thought that'd be a good piece to use there because I really feel like December can get out of control if you don't, take care of yourself and just find the joy any way you can. As you can see, this is where I switch things so that way special traditions, more twinkle lights, and December stories in the top right form a really awesome visual triangle for all those different words. I believe all 3 of those words are from a stamp set that is in the December Daily collection. I just took the digital version and placed it on a colored circle. And I got my colors, of course, from the 10x8 papers. So this project is truly a mix of the physical and also the digital, which I love. I love hybrid scrapbooking so much. So I added in some word phrase stickers, and I'm going to use my double-sided tape for the 1 in a little bit. But I wanted to show you how I'm going to draw these lines and kind of connect them all to the number 1. And now for just a little side story for the Santa, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. I may talk about how my kids have a changing belief in Santa, where they're at with Santa, or I may talk about magic and how we're creating that, or maybe I'll talk about our elves. We still have not had our elves retire. I don't know if our elves will ever retire. maybe it's this year. I also included presents because I really want to make some presents. Several years ago, I made a lot of nail art pieces for friends and some other things and home decor. And I really want to be able to find time to like slow down and do that. So I'm hoping to do that. And more twinkle lights. I'm obsessed with twinkle lights. I have in my actual map in my iPhone, I have dozens of houses like pinned and marked and ready to go for my lights. I love going to see lights. And then finding cozy, I kind of already mentioned, and special traditions. I probably will just talk about what I'm looking forward to doing this month. And finding my way, I will again just reiterate how I am going to try to embrace the slow and just take it easy. Don't be too hard on myself, right? I think all of us can do that, right? And December stories, I will just talk about what I'm excited for this season. I'm going to go ahead and add that double-sided adhesive. I know that, not everybody puts the numbers ahead of time, but I know that I'm going to use this for the first day. And then if I have any other photos, I'm going to go ahead and just include them. I tell you this in my pre-organizing video, but I'm using 2 albums this year. 2! So I can do multiple pages if I want to. So I know that I'm just going to use this for the first day. And like I said, I'll just add more photos if I want to. It's my project, right? I took a Stories by the Month stamp that says December Memories and covered up the memories with washi tape and stamped the December. Not as crisp as I like, but that's okay. And the last little touch is grabbing the stamped word phrase set from last year. And I'm just going to add a few phrases to a few different sections of my little mind map. So I stamp enjoying, season of intention, embracing simple, believe in magic, and so thankful. I absolutely love how this idea came together. I love it. And I hope you find it inspiring. And if you make your own mind map, I'd love to see. You can tag me on Instagram. All right. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope you have a great day. Bye.